What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? ElPhoenix is my name. First video, so I thought, I'm a big wrestling fan. So my first video, why not talk about Hell in a Cell 2014? It's not the whole, oh my gosh, here we go again, someone talking crap about WWE. I'll talk about as much crap as I want, because it's my video. So, I have a very, very special guest. This guy, I know he's like an amazing YouTuber, and I'm amazed that he would, do a video with me. So, some of you know him as H+III+T. Some of you know him as Air. Subscribe at Sever the Bond. So, if he'll come on and join me, say.
That intro, gosh.
I know, man. This is your channel, man.
That intro was a little too much, though. Like, that made me feel a little bit more special than usual. More special than usual. But that's not the end of that. What up, y'all? H+III+T, all that extra jive. Yeah.
I'm glad you're here from the first video. Thank you.
Happy to be a part of it.
So, it's going to be a very random channel. Just videos of whatever, whenever, because that's the way to be.
That's a song by Shakira.
Whatever.
This is too much already.
Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. Alright, so what you thinking, man?
Where should we start? Give me a place to start.
Let me see. Thinking Hell in a Cell. No,
you know what? Actually, before we get, because we're gonna get there. Give me a second. I don't mean to control your show, but let's talk about that title for a second. Have you noticed that, like, after 2010, like, the creativity of pay-per-view titles just went out the window, and now it's like match type specific? Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, Money in the Bank.
Extreme Rules.
You feel me? Like, what happened to, Taboo Tuesday, Cyber Sunday,
Capital Punishment.
Bruh, No Mercy. Yeah. You feel me? But that's not it.
No title shot.
Bruh.
No title shot.
Bruh. Now, he had that... I'm sorry. He had that nice intro saying he's not going to talk trash about W. I will. I don't give a jive, Vince. Come freaking find me. I'll give you my address. Okay? Because I'm going to talk trash.
Really won't. No title shot. Why? I understand Brock's not supposed to, come back for a while, for maybe until, Royal Rumble or something like that.
I say he might come back at TLC, but that's like a large might. The whole thing is stupid to begin with. Why do we have a chance? Like, I understand it was a moment of what are we going to do, okay? Reigns recently got hurt. You know what? That was recently. We'll take it back. Cena, Lesnar. Storyline-wise, it made sense. It made sense as far as the storyline goes. Beat the crap out of John Cena. That was well. We needed Super Cena to go bye-bye for a second. But
redemption. Right.
But when Cena didn't win the second time, for Brock to disappear to Never Neverland with Michael Jackson and the giraffe and Bubbles, rest in peace, makes no sense. Makes no freaking sense. Makes no freaking sense.
But because, okay, that whole thing played out. We're trying to make Seth title worthy.
But is that what they're doing? Because I thought it was make Roman Reigns title worthy.
But that's the thing. The plan B
hasn't
worked yet.
Then I thought it was make the Wyatts title contest. Then I thought it was make
because where is freaking Mark Roman? Right.
That's what I'm saying. Every time
I thought maybe we have Sister Abigail, but no, apparently not.
I think it should be CM Punk in a wig. Sister Abigail should be CM Punk in a wig. Throw it out there.
But anyway. But, if Mr. Heyman, if I was a wrestler, I would love a shot, by the way. WWE, I would love a shot. I'll let you work. If plan B doesn't work, I have a plan C. And I was like, okay, we got Brock. Die-hard Undertaker fan here. Broke my heart to see Brock. I threw so much food and crap at my TV.
This man literally threw carrots at the TV and Taker lost at WrestleMania.
I thank God that my TV is so strong as it is. Regardless, Brock was still one of my favorites. So it's like, even though, I was pissed about the whole thing, still gotta move on. Undertaker fans, it's about time, patch up the wounds.
Y'all, it's been past that time. If we can get over Punk, y'all can get over the undefeated streak. Continue. I said it. I said it. I said it.
Anyway. And you're just like, okay, you know, I can get on with this. And then he beat the crap out of Cena, Super Cena, bye-bye. Thank God. You know, this whole, you're all the way up the ramp, but then, and you into freaking STF. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, but Hell in a Cell has gotten buried right now. We'll get back to it. But for them to try to set Seth up by letting Brock do 10 seconds of chopping, and then Seth's not even in the picture anymore for any, like, when's he gonna do the title shot? Like, is he gonna do it like main event? Like, oh, oops, you tripped backstage, so I'm gonna cash it in.
That's a good question.
What?
That's a
When?
good question.
When will he cash it in?
When could Seth ever cash it in on Brock Lesnar or Cena or Randy? I mean,
Like, they'll kill him.
Yeah. He's like
Randy
Dolph
don't like
Ziggler
him.
status.
Randy was like, you're
Yeah.
plan B, I was plan A, so screw you, it should be my title shot. Cena's just like, anytime, any place, any day, any second, any universe, galaxy, bring me a Snicker bar and I'll be myself.
Why'd you turn to the Rock for a second? But go ahead.
But what? What you say?
No.
It doesn't matter what you think.
This guy. This guy.
And then, who's up? Brock Seth. Brock might kill, you know, the whole boom, and he's dead.
Yeah, he might
So
actually
when,
gonna have.
who's going to take this title to, so it would make all the sense in the world for Roman Reigns to have it.
But then he took an arrow to the knee.
Yes. So,
But he took about 5 or 6 tombstones to the neck.
see, this is the problem. Until Daniel Bryan comes back, we will be in chaos.
I got the solution.
We'll be sitting there every
I got the solution. Now, it might not be possible because he got hurt. He got hurt a few weeks ago at a house show. But Randy versus Brock Lesnar. Let it happen. Now, for those of you who are going to sit there and talk trash and say, oh, we saw that. That was back in the day when it was Legend Killer versus the Beast.
Yeah.
We're talking the killer of the streak with the Viper. Not Legend Killer. Not, hey, nothing you can say. No.
Mister, I'm going to knock your head off from the second rope.
He hears voices in his head. They talk to him. They understand.
They comfort him.
You feel me? Verse.
So why not?
Verse. Brock Lesnar.
I like when you say that. Say it again.
Brock Lesnar.
Kudos to you for doing that every freaking show, Paul Heyman.
How does he do it?
Well, that's just his voice.
That's not
You want me to try it? Should I try it?
Do it.
No. My client, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, young Jeezy himself couldn't have done it better than that. Ooh.
Alright, back to Hell in a Cell. We're going to fix the title of this later. Back to Hell in a Cell. Seth versus Dean. What's the point?
I don't care.
What's the point?
I don't care.
You put your head through concrete. Oh my God, he's not going to be back. Roman is taken up. Then Roman, you know, I feel you with the hernia surgery. I've had to have one in my life before. But then, they're just like, so what are we going to do? Then we need you to come back. Yes, sir.
Is it my turn? Thank you. You prepared for some thumbs down on your first video.
Rate me.
I don't like Dean Ambrose. He's a bum. He's a bum. He's a fake punk. That's what they're trying to do.
No, he's not.
a fake punk. Voice of the voiceless. Who does that sound like? Oh, a guy that's so out of control. He's so unorthodox. What's he doing? Is he selling t-shirts in the middle of the show? That's so crazy. What, is he going to ask for his own candy bar? Is he going to ask for his own ice cream bar next? Did he spill his diet soda? Does he get to wear Triple H's blazer next? Who does that sound like? Phil freaking Brooks!
Hey, Phil Brooks? Let me see him.
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
You call him Mike Dove, man. It doesn't matter.
Hey,
That's what they're
hey.
trying to do.
Hey, when you tell him to come back.
You may have got me on that one, but I'll end it right here, because this is all I have to say when you bring up Dean Ambrose.
No. He connects
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
But back to logistics. Who do you think's going to win?
I don't care.
I think Dean's going to win. He has to.
No.
He has to.
No. Because connecting on your point from earlier, what are they trying to do? They're trying to make Seth Rollins.
But he's buried now. So it makes no sense.
But they have to raise him. Think about it. What's better than someone that keeps getting kicked out? They're going to be behind Dean Ambrose so hard They're gonna be behind him so hard when they knock
Scratch
that poor man
Seth
off the
Rollins.
cage.
Seth Rollins is gonna.
Let's keep it a buck.
Unless Randy interferes, which that
Why
wouldn't
would
make
he?
sense.
Why would he interfere?
Somebody will interfere.
No, it's
Or
not.
Cena interferes.
Cena's
Because
not
remember,
gonna
Cena wanted him. Remember the whole fight thing? That's how he ended up with it.
But according to the storyline, they're interested in the world title now. Why would they? Why
But the
would
world
they?
title's not.
Why would they?
So what are we gonna do?
I think
Because
they-
someone has to get interrupted tonight.
But by who? There's nobody left.
Well, no, Corbett Kane. See,
There's nobody left.
Corbett Kane comes and hits Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
That's not believable. I mean,
Has anything else been believable?
did you know Rey Mysterio retired? Did you know that? Yo, that's serious. Rey Mysterio's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, right. And nobody noticed. What does that say?
I can't believe it.
What does that say?
Cena versus Orton.
Again. I think this is the
I may
third
be
time this
doing
year.
I may be doing classwork during this pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna catch
Cena's
these.
gonna have to win because the never-ending hustle, loyalty, and respect. I've got to win. I've got to get back to that title. But he's probably never gonna get a shot. I don't know. It might be Cena.
I don't care. I think everybody would like to see somebody different, but Randy's hurt, so he's not going to win. But I don't care. I said it before, and I don't care. As soon as I saw what happened at WrestleMania, the travesty, and I'm not talking about the undefeated streak, when Daniel Bryan buried legends, I already felt some type of way about the Shield destroying the strongest faction in pro wrestling history. But when Evolution, who was more dominant than Evolution? Thank you.
But you weren't alive back then. Neither was I.
Exactly.
I wasn't either, but I saw.
In the last 20 years,
DX, though. I mean, Evolution.
two people. Evolution was a combination. They had Ric Flair. Shawn wasn't in there, but I mean...
No, but see, DX had like all these people from Edge there, and then Evolution had these 5 people.
Batista, Flair, Orton.
Road Dogg, X-Pac, China. China can kill everybody.
Batista, woo, Flair, or
Who's got the most
Triple
DVDs?
H.
And who's still got the most shirts and DVDs sold?
Cena.
No. Not
Cena?
I'm talking about the factions. We're talking about factions.
DX, not bad.
Okay, one I really don't care about: Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro. 2 out of 3 falls.
That actually sounds good.
No, because
That
they're
actually sounds good.
probably going to stiff Ziggler.
I want to see that.
I'm really pulling for Ziggler because it's been well deserved. It's been too long. But who knows? I'm pulling for Ziggler.
I hear they're bringing back the draft too. Right.
You know, side note, Helen said we're going to wrap that up for a sec. They need to bring back the other titles.
Yep.
They need to bring back the other titles. They can keep this unity thing, but the cruiserweight, all this stuff.
They need something else.
And then they need to make the brands separate again.
Yeah.
And then people might watch Friday.
All I know is there's a reason why they stopped doing the undisputed title thing, because it didn't work. They have to have 2 different brands and 2 That's why, if you ask me, the glory days was when there were 3 brands. Raw, ECW, SmackDown. That made people's weeks. You got Monday, Tuesday night, and Friday. Come on now.
That's video games too.
Oh my gosh.
Featuring ECW. It's like, wait, what?
Yep.
Who? I can fly? Right. Freaking hey. Goldust and Stardust versus Usos and Stardust. Goldust. They have to. Like that. I freaking enjoy the Stardust. Say what you want.
They're so over.
I love that. That's about time he got to emote instead of being the whole, oh, I'm so sad and I'm so upset. No, let him go crazy for a while.
I think that was probably his idea too. That was probably his idea. He said, "You guys, I got something." They were just like, "All right, fine, go ahead and do it."
He just showed up one day.
He didn't even clear it with anybody. He just came out. Just yep, love that.
Sheamus versus The Miz, U.S. Championship.
Don't care.
I want Damien Sandow back.
Wait a minute. Pause. I agree with that 1,000%. But how did the Miz get in a rivalry with Sheamus?
Because
Wasn't he
Sheamus
just...
had the U.S., then he came back for it. Because remember, he used to be a U.S. champion before. He came back for that title.
No. But wasn't the Miz in a rivalry with Dolph Ziggler? Isn't that where he got the... How did they switch? Wasn't it Cesaro? Did they just... Wait a minute, think about it. Are they so uncreative they just switched feuds? Because it was Sheamus and Cesaro and Miz and Dolph. Did they just switch feuds?
I think because they lost and just like, well, let me try for another time.
Hold on. Do you think this is a game? Do you think you can just switch feuds and think we're not going to notice? You think we're just not going to notice?
Only here, folks. AJ Lee versus Paige. AJ Lee's going to win. She has to win. I pray to God she wins.
I don't care who wins because I could watch them wrestle each other over and over again. The exact same match, the exact same spots, and not for that reason because those two can freaking wrestle.
Yes.
I'll say it. Lead Trish. I said it.
Yes.
I said it.
Yes, I agree. I saw that shining wizard.
Wasn't it beautiful?
She was like, screw it.
What is it?
Thank you. So, AJ Lee, I doubt you ever see this video. Mr. Punk, you'll probably never see this video either. If anybody sees this video and they have connections with them, tell AJ Lee we would love to see her take CM Punk's moveset. Just to see Paige
do it
just
GTS.
boom!
Do a GTS.
Just Paige just knee into the knee.
Either
off
that,
AJ Lee's shoulder. Just
either that
that would be.
or have Paige do a GTS.
No.
You know that would be the greatest.
I would be so
They would
pissed.
hate. That's it though.
That's how they get you to
That's
watch
it
again.
though.
That's
Would
how they
you
get to
not
watch.
pay to see her come out to Cult of Personality? Just steal all his stuff. Think about it. They
That would
have
be
the rights to the song.
We could have a year worth of a rivalry off that.
I'd watch that.
I would.
I'd watch it.
I would. That'd probably be one match I'd watch.
I'd watch it.
Ah! The screaming. Stop screaming. Stop.
I think she stopped. I think she's doing the craziness thing now.
No, all divas.
Oh, right.
PTA.
Yep.
This is emergency broadcast service. Stop screaming. Okay? You can do it. You can do it without the screaming. You can do it. Nikki. Stop. You don't have to talk. Just show your skill. You know, Undertaker don't talk. And he killed people for 20-something years.
Then he got destroyed by Lesnar.
Shut up. But he didn't talk though. That's the problem.
Because he couldn't. His back was broken. He was unconscious. He couldn't say anything. All he said was, Michelle. That's all he said was, Michelle, I'm not McCool. I'm a hot. Oh, that was a bad pun. That was a forced.
Get off my rock.
It's been real.
No. Chill out. The Bella twins, they're fighting again. Get over it. Go see a psychotherapist.
Are they having another match?
Yes.
Are you? That's not over? Oh my gosh.
Why?
Oh my gosh.
Why? Nobody won't tell me why. Like, I understand, you know, how else just break up every Divas faction we had than other than letting them fall out with each other? We
I'm
did
off
it with
camera.
Nick Kate. No, you're not.
I'm off camera
remember,
because I don't care.
follows you.
But I don't care. I don't care.
It's just like, the Funkadactyls. So like, screw you, you're holding me down. But then she got buried.
Brodus Clay's on TNA.
Nobody cares about TNA. And then he'd be rebranded. Anyway, TNA in my head. But she was like, what? I can't remember her name. She was the bratty one. Funkadactyls.
Naomi,
and
other black girl.
which one was the one is with the unbelievable?
Let's just call her Unbelievable. We don't know your names. We're gonna call you Unbelievable.
Yeah, she you know, she was like, you're holding me back, blah blah blah. But then she got her butt whooped and whooped and whooped and whooped.
What happened to the angle? Did they just kind of forget about it?
No, she just got beat up. But no, they're like, you know what? Nobody cares anymore.
It wasn't even like a main match. It was like a dark match in the beginning.
But my prediction for Hell in a Cell is gonna feel like a long episode of Raw with the cage.
Okay.
It's probably gonna feel like that.
I actually agree with that.
It's
I don't
sad.
really argue with you, but I agree with you. It's just an episode of Raw with the cage.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna happen.
I expect to see the H's at least twice.
Maybe.
Steph, definitely. I mean, you know, it's Pete and repeat. I don't think, and I know you're not on the whole yes thing, but everything went to crap. As soon as Dan Brown was like, I got to give up the title because I got to have surgery, and now that he might have to have another surgery, puts him out even further if he even comes back. So they're kind of just like, everybody's been placeholders until Brian comes back, because then everybody's gonna be yes, and flying and flipping off the top, the nosebleeds to try to take a picture, and then they're not gonna see all the messed up stuff that's going on behind the scenes. But right now, since we have no one to paralyze the masses, we see everything.
May I end on this? This will be my final thoughts, and then I'll let your boy do his thing. I'll take it back a little bit further. Let me tell you where things went wrong. Stuff was already crappy, let's keep it 1,000. Things have been going downhill for years. But let me tell you where things literally went insane. And I told y'all this was finna happen. Why did they have Randy, the WWE Champion, and John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion, have their match, the end-all be-all match, last December? Why didn't they save it for WrestleMania? I told y'all they did it too soon. Come Royal Rumble, they had run out of ideas. They said, let's do it again? And then they said, oh, we screwed up and we didn't put Daniel Bryan. It all started from there. Think about how big WrestleMania would have been. Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. Randy Orton and John Cena to unify the titles. Brock Lesnar, Undertaker. Do you know how big of a card that would have been? But they messed it up. And they had to reach into their bag of tricks and say, hey, Batista, do you want to be in Evolution? Well, I'm here, why not? Let me get my blue tights. That's where it all messed up. If they just would have waited to have that match at WrestleMania, none of this would have happened. Now, would the Shield have broken up and have had their solo careers at this point? No, but that could have waited. We all know this whole angle could have waited. It's just like you said, it's placeholders for Daniel Bryan. But we wouldn't have had this problem if he could have stayed at that mid-card level with Punk. Everything would have been fine. But y'all had to rush it. I'm done.
He won't be a big player anymore.
I'm done.
Punk, if you can find it in your heart, please come back for us. Please. You sure you're done?
I'm done.
Okay. So, Hell in a Cell 2014, an extended episode of Raw, or same time frame as Raw. Just a episode of Raw with a cage. Same stuff, different day, people. So, ElPhoenix
H+III+T
signing off. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.